Here comes Moses. Here comes the quarterback, Burrow. Looking for a block, and he got it up in the front by Hopkins into the end zone. Touchdown!
Fakes, throwing to the end zone. Wide open is Higgins for the Cincinnati touchdown.
There's the sneak. Burrow gets low, driving towards the goal line. He's inside the one, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown.
Welcome to New Stripe City, your YouTube channel for diehard Bengals fans. I'm your host, Ace Boogie, and we got some big news this morning about Ryan Kerrigan, with him being scheduled to visit the Cincinnati Bengals today. If you're new here, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you guys. We're looking to grow this channel. If you haven't joined yet and subscribed, please be sure to share this with your Bengals friends. We're trying to bring and build a community here. This is New Stripe City, where we do film breakdowns. We do the Orange is the New Black podcast. We also do Cut the Tape on and Bengals interviews, all kind of stuff. And we're doing a giveaway, so stay tuned at the end to do that. But long story short, if you guys subscribe and turn your alerts on and you share this on your social media, it will help enter you for a contest where I'll get you a jersey of your choice. But let's talk about Ryan Kerrigan. This is a move that we kind of saw coming. The Bengals were not done making moves, and they needed to get not one but two edge rushers that they were expected to look at in free agency. And it makes sense that they're looking at Ryan Kerrigan. This is a guy that's a veteran, a guy with a proven track record that can come from the Washington football team to Cincinnati. Now, he's scheduled to visit today, so we'll have to see what the details of that visit and how it goes. But I would assume that the Bengals would try to make sure that they get this done, because this would be major in terms of them adding some depth at that defensive end position, where you already have a Khalid Kareem, where you already have a Sam Hubbard, where you also signed Trey Hendrickson as well. So it'll be interesting to see them add him to the mix, because Lou Anarumo is essentially rebuilding this defense with his vision. And I told people on Twitter, and if you're not following me on Twitter, it's at New Stripe City on Twitter. I told people on Twitter a while ago that my thought was that the Bengals were going to go heavy defense, right? And took a lot of flack for it, and that's the same thing that Jeff Hobson was trying to say as well. I said that they were going to go heavy defense and that they were going to try to get one or two veteran linemen, and so far that plan has been going. You saw them go out and attack the corner position. Now you're seeing them also attack the defensive line. They signed Larry Ogunjobi. If you haven't watched my video on that, please be sure to check it out. They signed Trey Hendrickson, and now they can potentially sign Ryan Kerrigan as well. So this is part of the plan to retool and revamp this defense. I think that he would be a great addition. I talked to a former Bengals player, and that was one of the first people that they brought up in terms of a commendable edge rusher that the Bengals could bring in. So we'll see how it goes. I think that it would knock it out the park. I mean, it seems like every other day the Bengals are signing someone in free agency, and they're completely revamping this team and this defense, which is important, because in order to give Joe Burrow that time and that offense, you got to be able to rush the passer. You got to be able to get the trenches right. That's what the Bengals are doing. Also, they signed Quentin Spain yesterday to bring him back into the fold. You will probably see him and Xavier Su'a-Filo probably battle it out at guard. We still have to see if there's any offensive linemen out there that they're going to add to this line. Obviously, they added Riley Reef, which my video is up on that, but we'll have to see what they do. I think that Ryan Kerrigan will be the perfect addition to this defense. So once again, in the comments, let me know what you guys think. And as usual, I'll leave you guys with a who day, all day, every day, and especially on Sunday.
Here comes Moses. Here comes the quarterback, Burrow. Looking for a block, and he got it up in the front by Hopkins into the end zone. Touchdown!
Fakes, throwing to the end zone. Wide open is Higgins for the Cincinnati touchdown.
There's the sneak. Burrow gets low, driving towards the goal line. He's inside the one, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown.